Hey guys, what's up? This is the Scoundrel's Cantina, and today I'm bringing you another airsoft review, and this time I'm bringing you the CM045A, or as you also know it, as the AKS-74U. Right, it's been like 2 months since I bought this gun, and it was so awesome that I forgot to do the review, so I'm doing it now, yeah. So you get the standard cardboard box with the CM045A on there. You get a picture of the gun, and yes, this is really how your mag looks like when you get the gun. You get CM045 there, you know, some models and stuff like that, and the standards do not shoot any human and animal SEMA type letters on the box, but who cares about that? Anyways, you get an instructions manual, which is in Chinese and English. You have an English translation on there, but no one really reads that stuff. The only useful part is, of course, your part count. So yeah. Anyways, you get a shooting target, which I messed up, but who cares? And this time it's not styrofoam, it's just foam, which is really nice. You don't get that squeaky sound. And here it is. Well, you get your 8.4 wall charger for your 8.4 battery. You get a high cap, which I've heavily modified. You get a metal wrench for your front sight. You get some shit BBs, which you can immediately throw away. You get an 8.4 battery in a stick, which goes in here, by the way, because you don't have a full stock and it's the only place you can fit it. You get a, I don't know, it's like a reserve spring with around 300 FPS, maybe a little bit more, but the one inside is 420, so yeah. And of course, you get a cleaning rod and the gun itself. The gun is out of the box, and we will get into it. So first things first, you have your flash hider, which is steel, as the rest of the gun. It can be unscrewed with just pressing this thing down, this pin, and just unscrew it all the way, and you can actually will be able to see your barrel sticking out of there. There it is. Yeah, so it's a 29 centimeter barrel, but it of course can be upgraded. And the way to put a silencer on is that you first have to unscrew this. This is your second thread. Just push a smallest Allen wrench you have in there in this little hole, and just unscrew the second thread. And then there's a 14 millimeter thread under there, which you can actually finally add a silencer on. But I don't like a silencer with this gun. I just like it this way, the way it is. I like my AKs simple. Then of course you have your front sight, which is metal of course, and you can be adjusted with the thing they give you. I also put a key ring under there, so you can use it as a sling mount. This is your first sling mount, and the second one is on the stock on the other side, which I'll show you in a second. Then moving on, we have your real wood, and it's much darker than it is on the camera. Sorry I can't really show you that, guys, but anyways, this is a really nice finish to the wood, and this is the way I like it, you know, much darker. That's the way I like it with the AKs. Wouldn't have it any other way. Now, moving on, you have your gas. No, it's not the gas, it's just your, on the actual AK, you know, like the M70 or the AK-47, this would be your rear sight, well, like holding place or something. But your rear sight is now located on the dust cover, and the dust cover is also steel, so is the body, and the side mount, so is the trigger guard, and the mag release, the trigger, everything's steel. Have your motor in there, and the only thing that's plastic on the gun is actually the pistol grip and the mag. The stock is also steel, and it can be folded, which I'll show you in a second. Just press this button down. It's a bit harder to press at first, but it'll get loose. And just press it in, clicks in place, stays in there. It's not gonna go anywhere, no way. And now your rear mount is finally out of there. So you can now put your sling on there. You can use a gas mask strap, like that. You can either use a 1-point sling, or if you're cheap as fuck, you can use a laptop belt. So whatever you want to use, that's the coolest thing about this. So yeah. Anyways, to unfold your stock, there's this little pin here. So you just push it back like this, and your stock will loose free, and you just unfold it like that. You have your side mount here, which is also steel, as I said before, and you can actually put a side mount on there. But the idiot who sold me this actually sewed it off instead of just unscrewing these 2 pins and just rotating this back, because this part is actually this long and it cannot, you know, go there because of the rear sight. So don't get fooled by that. Just take an Allen wrench, unscrew these 2, flip the rail back, and then just screw it back on. So simple as that. Don't cut it off. Oh yeah, by the way, you can just slide it on there, but you first have to adjust it. Unscrew this just a little bit to get loose, and there you go. Yep, just on there, and just press it and it will stay in there. You can actually mount an optic on this, or a red dot, whatever you want to use, whatever you feel comfortable with. And yeah, this should be it for this side. Now let's move on to the other side. Again, this is your rear sling mount. You have your fire selector switch. This is full auto, this is semi, and this is of course safe. It has a really nice sound, and by the way, when you buy the gun first, this will be black. So I sanded this thing off because it looks way better now, way more realistic, and it has a really nice sound, which I'll show you. Yep, really loud. And that's what I like with my AKs. And you have the, well, it's like semi-auto and safe, but it's in Russian. So you have the OD, which stands for a single fire, and you have the V there, which stands for automatic. So your rear sight can be adjusted. Zoom in there for a sec. Yep, there we go. It says P there. This is just your regular sight, and you can also adjust it. It says 4 to 5, so it's 4 to 500 meters on the real gun, but you're not actually going to shoot this far with an airsoft rifle, so I'm just going to keep it like this. Yeah. Anyways, here's with the mag in. It fits in there really nicely. Just push the first lip in like this, and it will click in there, and it will stay in there. It's not going to wobble too much, so yeah. This mag has actually been redone to look like Bakelite, which really does now. It looks the same color as the wood, but it's not actually visible on the camera, and that sucks, but it's much darker in real life. And I actually added a cross there on both sides and some blue tape. Got a lot of the Stalker series. And yeah, this should be it on this side. I'm just going to show you how to fit in the battery. So, just like on the real gun, press the spring in like this, and your dust cover will open up just like that. It's spring loaded, and it will stay like this. It's not going to fall off or anything like that. If you move it a bit too much further, it will break, so don't do that. Just let it stay like this. And I'm not sure if it's visible on the camera, but there's a little pin in there which holds the wood, and once you open it up, it will move back and it will set the wood free, and you can just lift it up and remove. You can actually put a rail on there, you know, just buy another set of hand guards, rail ones, plastic ones, whatever you want to use. And you can also remove the lower wood just by pushing this pin back like that, and the wood will just slide off. So push it like forward and then just release it. But I'm not going to do that because it's really annoying to get it back. So yeah, anyway, return the front wood. There we go. And now I'm going to show you how to put the battery in. So first things first, grab your battery like this. Just push it in the, well, the receiver actually goes in there, but yeah, just connect it like that and you're good to go. Push your dust cover down and you're ready to go. Now the battery isn't fully charged, but I just have to show you the gun sound. really loud, and that is what I like with the airsoft guns. And I'm just going to show you full auto. Really nice rate of fire. Yep, there we go. So yeah, here's with the mag in. Sorry. Yep, there we go. It has to click in there. And you are ready to go. So this should be it for the... Oh yeah, by the way, one more thing. The way to adjust your hop up is, of course, just like any other AK. When you push this little latch here back, the BBs will fly up, and once you put it forward, your BBs will fly down. Simple as that. And yeah, when you put the battery in, this will stay back. It's like a factory error, but fuck it. And the only other thing that I don't like with the gun is actually that it says made in China there. So yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, this should be it on the gun itself and on the review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will do a shooting test immediately after this, so you guys stay tuned for that. Have an awesome weekend, and Scoundrels out.